Namaste, everyone. My name is James, and today we're going to do a very fun, athletic kind of flow. I really hope you like it. It's got a lot of parts, but I believe in you. Remember, if at any point your breath feels out of your control, return to your child's pose, your down dog, until you regain control of that breath, and then you can rejoin us at any moment. Let's start off in our child's pose. So roll over your ankles, knees out wide, hips to your heels, reach the arms forward, just rest your head down. Start to arrive to your mat. Really start to focus on your breathing here. Maybe incorporate that ujjayi breath, that deep ocean-like sound in the back of your throat to really warm the body from the inside. Taking a moment here before we get started just to settle in. Feel the earth beneath us, supporting us. Let's bring our hands together in front of our mat, palms together, thumbs to the base of the neck, maybe inch the elbows forward. Little heart opener here. It's a great day to be alive. Always important to find some gratitude at every moment, even the hard ones. On our next breath, let's push on up into our tabletop. Hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips, maybe a little wag from side to side. And we'll go right into our cats and cows. So dip the belly, arch the back, look up, inhale. And then exhale, chin to chest, around the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. And exhale, chin to chest, around the spine. Couple more of these cat cows, moving at your own breath, at your own speed. Maybe take this into some circles. You can bring the knees together, arms up wide, up front. Just take these hips in some circles for this. Dancing lion. If you went one way, let's take it the other way. If you're in your cats and cows, you can reverse your palms so that your fingers are facing your body. Maybe get into the wrists a little bit. Let's return back to our neutral tabletop. Tuck the toes, hips up high for our down dog. Deep inhale through the nose, side out. Deep inhale through the nose, and side out. Perfect. Let's take this left leg high, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. Maybe take this knee in some circle. One way, then the other. Take this left knee back up front, up high, then left knee to your nose, core plank, round it in, and back up. Left knee to your nose, core plank, and back up. Left knee to your nose, core plank, and back up. Back into your three-legged dog for a moment. Press into your palms, and come on back to your tabletop. Little wag of the knees from side to side. We'll take this right palm to the center of the face, left arm up high, look up, and then thread this left arm under the right. Left forehead, left temple comes down, thread the needle. Your left shoulder should be down as well, stretching into that left upper back. You can take this into right leg high, Right arm across the back for a half bind. Two more breaths. And if you have the leg lifted, lower it down. Right hand comes down. Left arm comes up. Maybe that wrist, some love, one way or the other. And left hand meets right. Just put the left hand down in the center of the mat. Right arm lifts. And let's thread this right arm under. Right temple to the ground. Right shoulder to the ground. Get into that right shoulder, right upper back. Maybe we fly this left leg high. Maybe we bind this left arm behind the back. Open up the chest. Breathe into that space. And left leg comes down. Left hand plants, right arm up. Maybe that wrist in some circles, one way, then the other. And back to center. Let's tuck the toes, hips high, three-legged or down dog. Right leg lifts this time. Bend the knee, open the hip. Take this knee in some circles, one way and the other. Back to our three-legged dog. Right knee to the nose, core plank, and back up. Right knee to the nose, core plank, and back up. One more time, right knee to the nose, round it in, and back up. Right foot meets left, back of the mat. And then we'll take the feet high, inhale, and exhale to lower them. Inhale, heels high. Exhale, lower them. Inhale, heels high. Let's tiptoe to the top of the mat. Let's inhale to a half lift, long spine, and exhale to fold. Inhale to a half lift, long spine. Hold it here for a moment. Really engage in that core. And fold. Let's reach up, rise up. Bring the palms up to touch. Maybe a little back bend. And hands to heart center. We exhale. All right, we're doing some sun A's, baby. Here we go. Arms up and back, hips forward, back bend. And exhale, we're going to fold the torso down. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale to a fold. Plant the palms. Step back to your plank. Lower your knees. Chest, chin. Swivel on forward to your cobra pose. Push the chest up. Look up. And exhale to your down dog. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale to lower them. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale to lower them. Inhale, heels lift, hop, step, or top, walk to the top of the mat. Also, you can float. So to float, you want to look forward between your palms, maybe a little forward of that. And what you're going to do is you're going to bend the knees. Maybe you're going to bring the feet apart about hips width, bend the knees, look forward, and then you're just going to bounce. So into your palms, like so. Maybe a little more graceful next time. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up, back bend. And exhale to forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to plant the palms, hop, step, or walk to the back of the mat, to your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Here we go. So we can take this into our forearm plank. Maybe take it to our dolphin. Maybe just stay here. Maybe lift one leg. Maybe lift the other. Maybe we take it to our full dolphin pose. Look forward. Legs up. Really planting into the palms here. Palms and forearms. Trust yourself. On the next breath, let's come on down, back into our plank. Inhale together, high on the toes, and side out. Inhale, high on the toes, and exhale, side out. Inhale, high on the toes. We're going to do that hop again. So remember, bend the knees, look forward, and just bounce to the top. And half lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up, back bend. And exhale to forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Long spine. Exhale, plant the palms. Hop, step, or walk to the back of the mat. Exhale to vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. I told you I could do it that time. We have another opportunity here. Opportunity to stay, to play. Choose your adventure. What you will. Challenge yourself some days. Challenge is the only way we grow. If we always take the easy route, we never will grow. And on the exhale, let's come on down. Back to our down dog. Inhale, high on the toes. Exhale, lower them. Inhale, high on the toes. And exhale, side out. One more chance, one more opportunity to do that nice hop through. So looking forward, maybe spread the feet apart, bend the knees a lot, hips towards your butt, and then we're doing a little hop. So to the front of the mat. Less pretty than last time, but it's okay. Inhale, up, half lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Back bend. And exhale, hands to heart center. Here's a really nice time, opportunity for an intention for your practice. This could be something like, I'm going to make sure I breathe, or I am going to challenge myself today. Or it could be something really big, like today I'm going to be the best version of myself. Whatever your intention is, seal it between the eyes. And let's reach up and back. Let's do a little back bend. So slow and steady, building on your back bend. If you have back issues, you might just want to hold on to the hips and just lean back gently. Obviously, if you're having any pain, avoid those things that cause pain, right? That's the listen to your body aspect. That's the ahimsa, non-harming, important portion of our practice. So always listening to your body. Otherwise, we can take a back bend, arms up, look up, reach up. And then we just slowly begin to push the hips forward, engage the core, and just reach back. Inhale is going to lift us, and exhale, we're going to forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Hop, step, or walk to the back of the mat, to your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Here we go. We're about to start now. So we're nice and warm. We got our tapas. That tapas is that friction-like energy we've created, that heat in our body. So now we're going to take the right foot, the middle of the back, fly that left leg high, bend the knee, open it, take that left knee to your nose, and step it through. Drop the back leg, back knee, arms come high to your low lunge. Back foot is tucked, Left knee is bent, 90-degree angle of that angle of that left knee and ankle. We're going to take this into a water wheel. So we're going to take the left arm back, right arm forward. So water wheel modified because we're on the knee here. Really opening up the arms and the chest. Then we can revolve that water wheel. Left arm, left hand comes to the right thigh. Right arm comes up. Look up, blend back. Then we return back to that runner's lunge. We're going to drop this right hand down, lift this back knee, left arm up. Revolve runner's lunge. Now we're going to take it to our side plank. So we're going to really look down at the right palm, fly the left leg back. Ooh. Left foot coming on top of the right. The feet can be stacked, or you can fly that left leg high. The most important portion of this is that your body looks like a little rainbow. So there's a nice bend. Your hips are high. Maybe left arm over the head. Engaging that left glute if it's flying. And back to center for our high plank. And then we'll exhale to a slow lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, down dog. Not too bad of an opener. All right, now we have an opportunity to flip our dog. So we're going to fly this left leg high, bend the knee, open it. And we're going to flip our dog here. So left foot comes back, left arm up over the head. Knees are about parallel. Right palm is planted. We're looking towards our left thumb. Dip the hips, back into our three-legged dog. Left leg flies. And set it down. Take a vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg high, three-legged dog, bend the knee, open the hip. Maybe take this knee in some circles. One way, then the other. Back to our three-legged dog. Right knee to your nose, core plank. Step it through, drop the back knee. We're coming into our, all my stuff's getting tangled. Low runner's lunge, or low lunge. So arms are biceps by the ears. Deep bend in the right knee. Left foot is tucked. For a moment. Then we'll take that right arm back, left arm forward for our water wheel modified. Looking back towards our right thumb. Opening our chest up. Then we can revolve our water wheel. So right hand to the right thigh, left arm overhead. And exhale back into our high lunge or low lunge. And we're going to take this left palm down, plant the palm, right arm high for a revolved runner's lunge. We're going to look down at our left palm, fly that right leg back for our Vashisthasana, our side plank. Remember, feet can be together, they can be staggered. This right knee can be high. Push those hips high. Look up. Maybe extend that right leg. Maybe put the right arm over our ear. And come on back to our plank. We'll slow lower down. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. Exhale to our down dog. Here we go. Right leg high. Three-legged dog. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Flip your dog if you'd like. Feet are parallel, left hand's planted, right arm's overhead. We're looking towards our right thumb, pressing the hips high. And dip the hips. Come on back to our three-legged dog. Pivot. And maybe take this into a chaturanga with our right leg high. And exhale to our down dog. All right, left leg high, three-legged dog. We're going to step this through to our crescent. Left leg steps through. Back foot, we're on the ball of the back foot. Arms up high. Looks just like our low lunge, but our right leg is lifted. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Sink deep in those hips. Take this left arm back, right arm forward for our water wheel. Regular water wheel. Looking towards our back thumb. Deep bend in the right knee. Pushing off the ball of our back foot. Revolve that water wheel. Left hand to the right thigh. Right arm up. Then we'll windmill the arms back. Frame the foot to our low lunge. Dip the hips, look up. And let's fly that left leg back. Three-legged dog. And then take this into a three-legged plank. Take our chest down and back up. And a push up. Back up. One more chaturanga. We can then come into our up dog. And exhale to our down dog. Here we go. Right leg flies. Three-legged dog. Right knee to the nose. Step it through into that crescent lunge. Right foot forward. Left on the ball of the back foot. Arms bicep by the ears. Shoulders. So roll away from the ears. So they shouldn't be up here. Roll them back. Inhale through the nose. Side out. Deep bend in that right knee. Push the hips down. Into the nose. And side out. Right arm back. Left arm forward. Water wheel. Looking towards our right thumb. Revolve it. Right hand to the left thigh. Left arm overhead. Actually, my right hand's on my right thigh, I think. Left arm overhead. And windmill the arms back open to our low lunge, or high lunge. Let's frame the foot. Runner's lunge, dip the hips, look up. And fly that right leg back. Come into our plank with our right leg lifted. Three-leg plank. And then we'll slow lower chaturanga. Back up. Slow lower chaturanga. Back up. One more slow lower. Back up. And come and do our up dog. And exit or down dog. All right, round one. Done. We take this left leg high, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open it. Left knee to your nose. Step it through. We're going in to our Skandasana on the left. So a little pivot. Right heel's into the ground. Got a deep bend in the left knee. Hands at heart center. For a moment. We're going to go to our Skandasana to the back of the mat. And then back to the front. Slow and steady here. A few more times to the back. And to the front. Nice and controlled. One more back. into our warrior two to the top of the mat. Deep bend in the left knee. Our right foot has heel to arch alignment with our back. Arms in one line, looking over the left middle finger. Here's where it starts to get fun. So remember, arms one line, shoulders away from the ears. Warrior gaze. Now we take this into that extended side angle. So left forearm to the left knee, right arm overhead. If you like a bind here, you can take the left arm under the left leg, bind it with the right hand. Take this into our bird of paradise. Step the right foot forward. Left leg comes up in our bind. I'm not great at flying this left leg, but if you can press it forward, you can. Take it back into our side angle. Don't forget to breathe. Come into crescent, pivot to crescent. We're back in our crescent, left foot forward and knee bent. We're gonna go to our one-legged Tadasana at the top of the mat. Standing strong with this left foot, arms up high, right knee lifted, cactus out the arms, right knee over the left, right arm under the left for our eagle pose. So we're sinking down into this pose. Maybe our hands pull away from our face for a moment. I told you eagle was always my most difficult pose, but if you don't practice, you'll never get better. One more inhale through the nose. And then we'll fly this right leg back, keeping our eagle arms for our eagle warrior three with eagle arms, or airplane with eagle arms, you're going to call it. My back foot is flexed or pointed. Then we'll drop this back leg down, come to our goddess with eagle arms. Keeping the eagle arms when our goddess. So hips down, toes out wide, heels in. Take our arms up high and then curl in to our belly. Inhale, arms high, and exhale, curl in. One more inhale, arms high. Exhale, elbows to the belly. Come back to our crescent with our eagle arms. Maybe we do a little lift, back bend. And then we're going to fold forward, lift this right leg high. Left arm down, unravel the arms, right arm high for half moon. In half moon, we can grab on to the back ankle. I'm in all these plants right now, so I'm going to step back so we can grab onto the back ankle. Left arm forward for our dancer's pose. If you have the back foot, you can release it back into our half moon. Then we're going to frame this left foot with both hands for a standing split. Fly that right leg high. We're bending over, folding over this left leg, pushing that left leg high, or right leg high. We're going to drop the back leg, come to our pyramid for a moment, folding over that left leg still. Deep breaths. Now we're going to plant the right palm, fly the left arm high for our evolved triangle. Both legs should be straight here. And feet should be in one line. You can use a block here if you want to open up your chest a little bit. But on the exhale, we'll frame that foot, come to our low lunge. Inhale, dip the hips, look up, and fly that left leg high, three-legged dog. From here, we'll drop that foot, come into our vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Well, that was fun. Now, we're going to do some other fun stuff. So we're going to take the right foot to the back of the mat. Left foot's going to cross over the right. So small toes, pinky toes are together. We're going to walk the hands, unplug the hands and walk them back. So now we have an option. We can take this into our crow pose, cross-ankled. So we're just going to plant the palms, knees into the bicep or the triceps, fly the legs high. If those are legs lifted, you can lower them. Then we'll walk this out. Legs are still crossed and lower down. From here, we are going to do a cute little thing where we flip on over, right knee comes into the groin. We're going to Janu Shirsasana. So arms up high, we're folding over this left leg. This left knee can have a micro bend in it. We're just breathing into this nice little seated forward fold. On the inhale, let's lift up. We're going to take this left hand right behind the back. We're going to lift on up into a cute little rock star. So lifting the hips, right arm up high. Left leg should be straight here. Right toes are tapped. And we're going to pivot back to our, I don't know how I got off of it, back into our plank pose. Slow lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Okay, we got that on the other side now. Left leg plants, right leg flies, three-legged dog, right into the nose, step it through, pivot to your Skandasana on the right leg. So, hands to heart center, deep bend in the right knee. That left foot is flexed, heel into the mat for our Skandasana pose. So, tall spine here. Here we go. We're going to take it into the Skandasana to the back of the mat, slowly transitioning. Then to the front of the mat, to the back of the mat, to the front of the mat, one more back of the mat, into our warrior two. So arms open wide, arms in one line, looking over the right middle finger. The back foot, the front foot and the back foot have heel to arch alignment. So you have to change your stance a little bit. Shoulders roll away from the ears. From here, we take this right forearm to our right knee, left arm up for extended side angle. In this side angle pose, we can also take it to a bind if we'd like. Right arm under that right leg, left arm comes over the back. Maybe we step this left foot forward. Maybe we lift on up into our bird of paradise. Maybe we fly this right leg high. Maybe we bend over this left leg. If we want to get funky. When we're ready, we can return back to that side angle pose. Then we're going to pivot back to our high crescent. Arms over, bicep by the ears, deep bend in the right knee. Here comes the fun part. We're going to launch forward to our one-legged Tadasana on the right leg, left knee bent. Open our arms up, cactus the arms, left knee over the right, left arm under the right, eagle pose. Wait, left leg over, left arm under. You can also grab on opposite shoulders if you can't get this bind. I'm starting to sweat, so that's always a fun little addition to our practice. A little bit of sweat. On the next breath, we'll keep these eagle arms, fly the left leg back to our airplane with eagle arms. That back foot is flexed or pointed. Don't just let it flail out. I'm going to drop this back foot down, come to our goddess with eagle arms. So arms are still wrapped. Maybe you have to rewrap them. Maybe a little sway. Now we're going to lift the body, arms up high, and exhale, elbows into the belly. Inhale, reach up, look up, back bend, and exhale, fold it in. Inhale, reach up, one more time, and exhale, fold it in. Back to our crescent on the right foot. Slight back bend here. Now we take it into that toppling tree. So arms still up. We're toppling over this right leg. Then we unravel the arms. Right arm comes down. Left arm comes up to our half moon. Really engaging that left foot. In this half moon, we can grab onto the back ankle, come to that dancer variation, or just hold on to the back ankle as well. Remember that drishti is your focal point. Use it to your advantage. If you're in that variation, come on down. Back to your half moon, then frame the foot to your half splits. Really folding over that right leg. Left leg's flying high. From here, we'll drop the back leg. Feet in one line. We're in that pyramid pose, so both legs are straight. We're folding over the right leg. We're not forgetting to breathe. And that left hand comes down, right arm comes up, revolve triangle. On the exhale, plant both palms. Fly that right leg back, three-legged dog. Let's come into that three-legged plank. Slow lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Okay, we got to do the fun thing on the other side. So left leg plants, right foot comes over the left leg, pinkies meet. We unplug the hands, walk them back. we can come into that crow with cross ankle again. So plant the palms, knees into the triceps, lift on up. And slowly lower. Walk out to your bellies with those legs still crossed. That Janu Shirasana. So we're going to do that cute little roll up. Just reverse it. So right leg forward, left knee bends, little fold over this right leg. Let's lift on up. Inhale, deep breath, long spine. Plant this right arm behind us, behind the right glute. Lift on up to our stargate, or our rock star. So right leg is out long, left leg is flexed, propping us up, left arm up. And swivel back to your plank, slow lower, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Paddle it out for a moment. Oh, wow. That was fun. Let's inhale high on the toes. Exhale to lower them. Inhale high on the toes. Exhale to lower them. Inhale high on the toes. Hop through to your boat pose. Navasana. So legs are, you can grab onto the back of the knees. Legs should be straight if possible. You have the arms out to the side. You have the feet down if you'd like. Just in this pose, building up to your Navasana. Let's exhale to our low boat. Inhale to our high boat. Exhale to our low boat. Inhale to our high boat. Exhale to our low boat. Inhale to our high boat. And then exhale to our low boat. Hold it here in our low boat. Let's kick the feet like we're swimming. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to your high boat. Inhale. Exhale to your low boat. Let's clap the heels together like there's no place like home. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Back to your high boat. Back to your low boat. And then knees in the chest. Big squeeze. Maybe a little gentle rock from side to side. Massaging out that sacrum. The other way. Amazing. Okay, we got to get to our pigeon. So we're going to rock and roll forward and back from the crown of the head to the base of the spine until we get a little momentum to hop back into our down dog. Left leg high, left knee, left elbow, and back up. Left knee to your right elbow, back up. Left knee to your nose, and left knee to your wrist. Take it into your half pigeon. So left knee's bent, there's about 45-degree angle. Lift on up, tall spine. And then fold on over this left leg. Surrender to the mat. A few more breaths. Come back to our palms. Tuck the back toes. Fly that left leg high, three-legged dog. And we can just move this leg around. Sometimes I like to just walk my dog. We're taking some rotations just to get out of that little hip lock. We take a little vinyasa here if we like, or we can skip it. And go into our right side. So right leg high, bend the knee, open the hip, right knee to the nose, core plank, and back up. Right knee, left elbow, cross it over, back up. Right knee, right elbow, to the right wrist, into our half pigeon on the right. Lift up high, chest high, sink the hips low. And then we can fold over this right knee. Just a few breaths here. Let's press on back to our palms. Tuck the back toes. Right leg flies, three-legged dog. And take a vinyasa, or, like I said, move this leg out. Gentle rotations. Maybe walk your dog. Walk it out. Then maybe you can vinyasa if you'd like. Then we're going to lift the heels, hop, step, or walk to a seat. And then we're going to slowly lower. So knees into the buttocks, arms up out front. We're going to slowly lower for 10, 9, 8, core engaged, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Heels into your butt. Let's go into our bridges or wheels. So we have some opportunities here. We can do bridge or wheel. So lift the hips high. Press in all 10 toes and your heels. In your bridge, you can also interlace your fingers under your back for a little more shoulder work. On the exhale, release the bind, slowly lower. Tick-tock the knees. Bridge or wheel. I'll take this one into a wheel. So fingers are going to face towards the front of the mat. Pressing in all 10 fingers, palms, and then I'm pushing up with my hips all simultaneously until I get into my wheel. So on your next breath, we can slowly release down to the mat. Tick tock. Ooh, my wrists are a little sore. I've been practicing a bunch. Might need a break. Maybe. That's okay. Listen to your body. Love your body. Okay. Now what we're going to do is take our left knee, or just hug the knees in. Big squeeze. Left knee in the chest. Extend the right leg long. Pull that left knee in tight. And then cross it over the body. for our supine twist. So left arm out wide. That left knee's over the body. I'm supporting the left knee with the right hand, not pulling it down, just resting this hand here, letting gravity do the work. Shoulders should be on the mat. You're looking towards your left thumb. And on the inhale, let's bring it back to center. Big squeeze. Then the right knee comes in, left foot goes out long. Big squeeze that right knee into the chest. And then right knee goes over the body, right arm out long. Look towards your right hand, shoulders over the mat. On the inhale, bring both knees into the chest, big squeeze. Then we can rock it. We can go into our sleeping tiger. So feet are up high, hands are up, just kind of resting in this, not resting, but hanging out in this pose. That's perfectly fine. Or you can take it in your shoulder stand. So rock to your shoulders, supporting the back. Lift the legs high. You're looking toward your navel or your toes. Feeling all that nourishing blood just rushing to your head. If you're in your shoulder stand, you can bring those legs down, come into your plow pose. Maybe one foot, then the other. Maybe the hands are supporting the back. Maybe the knees are under the forehead. And then take it to your deaf man's pose. So knees into the temples or the ears, Karnapadasana. This is the Pratyahara portion of the practice. Pratyahara is withdrawal of your senses. So when we block the ear, we take away that sense. And then we can exhale, slowly lower one vertebrae at a time. Next, we're going to come into our fish pose. So for fish pose, we could do hands under the buttocks, forearms down, like we're at the beach. And then we just puff the chest high, recline the head back. We could do our Bastrika breathing, which is in and out through the nose like a puppy. This is going to help to improve your circulation. It's going to help to improve your immune system and your metabolism. So just like this. In through the nose, look towards the feet, and exhale, slowly lower. Let's find our way into our Supta Baddha Konasana. So heels together, knees out wide, one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Just taking one final moment. to be here. Feel free to rest in this Supta Baddha Konasana pose. Or when you're ready, you can extend your legs, your arms, and make your way into your final resting pose. When you're in your Shavasana, you really want to try your hardest to be as settled as possible. This is your last moment of the class where you can just rest and receive. I'll bring you back in a few moments. Stay here for as long as you need. There's no rush for movement if you're not ready for it. But if you are ready to move, start to bring some attention back to your breathing. Maybe start to bring some movement back to your fingers, your toes, your ankles, your wrists. Maybe your head from side to side. I invite you to raise your arms overhead like waking in the morning, big stretch. And then exhale, knees into the chest, big squeeze. Roll on over to your right side for your pose of rebirth. Maybe take a moment here to find some gratitude to yourself for showing up today, for your mat for supporting you, and for your breath for guiding you. Let's press on up to a comfortable seated position at the top of the mat, cross-legged, hands in the heart center, chin slightly bent, tall spine. Thank you so much for joining me today in this incredible practice. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and week. The light and love in me honors, respects, and values the light and love in each and every one of you. And with that, we bring our hands to forehead center and we all bow together and say, Namaste. Have a great day. It was great seeing you on the mat today. See you next time.